Sup guys, it's Jay here with another review, and today we'll be reviewing the SH Figuarts Super Saiyan Vegeta. And this is from the Cell games, or Super Vegeta for short. Down here it says Dragon Ball Z Funimation Tamashii Nations Bandai. We have the Toei sticker. The warning, ages 15 and up. Right there, SH Figuarts Super Saiyan Vegeta. Bandai 2016, made in China. Bird Studios, Shueisha, all that good stuff. Here's a cool illustration of the figure doing his iconic final flash pose. And here we have the beautiful figure in the clear window. Move to the top, nothing at the top. Move to the bottom. Super Saiyan Vegeta, SH Figuarts. Another illustration. Go to the side. There's a clear window. Super Saiyan Vegeta. Go over to this side. SH Figuarts, Super Saiyan Vegeta, illustrations of the hand, more close-ups of the figure. Move to the back here. Oh, I forgot to take off the price sticker. Whatever. That's $50, guys. Super Saiyan Vegeta. Here you have him, all his poses, super modeling, simple style, heroic action. And it shows Trunks, which I do have. You could check out that review. Caution. Down here, Bluefin logo. And then a bunch of Japanese stuff that I do not understand. So, let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. Okay, once you slide him out of the box, here you have him. He comes with the three faces. The face that he comes with, the yelling, powering up, screaming, attacking face. This is another face. Basically, he's doing the same thing. He's shouting, he's yelling, whatever. And then the sadistic smile. Cross arms, the thumbs up, where he's pointing at himself and he's like, I am Super Vegeta. Um, Vital Flash hands, the two karate pose hands, and then the two open palm hands, and of course he comes equipped with the two fists. So let's go ahead and let's get the rest of this review going. Okay, for a quick size comparison, this Vegeta, the SH Figuarts Vegeta, is pretty much about 5.5 inches tall. As you can see, for size comparison, unfortunately, I do not have my SH Figuarts Goku or my SH Figuarts Vegeta Blue, but I do have my Dragon Stars base Goku on me, and I have my Dragon Stars Super Saiyan Vegeta. So that's how he sizes up to those, just in case you were wondering. Alright, so here we have Vegeta. And right off the bat, guys, I don't know if you guys could see it. You probably can't because I'm looking here through the camera, and through the camera, this looks like the blue that it should be. But in reality, in person, this blue is closer to a purple than it is a blue. You know, it's more purplish in person than it is blue. Through the camera filter, it looks like blue. And this actually is a lot darker. Right off the bat, I wish this color was a bit lighter. And I wish this, the actual uniform here was actually more blue. Other than that, I can't complain about the shading on the figure. Not too much, I feel like maybe just if there was more shading around the muscle areas, to make it seem like the muscles are popping a lot more. Because this figure is supposed to be modeled after Super Vegeta, and of course he's not as big and as muscular as he should be. I wish, he could have gotten more of a bulkier. I don't know why they couldn't have given a bulkier biceps at least, and bulkier thighs. I mean, he still gives the perception of being, more muscular than the regular Vegeta. I have the Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, and he doesn't come off nearly as broad shouldered as this. This is clearly more muscular, but I feel like he could have had big. They could have gave him bigger thighs, bigger quads. They overall they could have made him just a tad bit more muscular than he is here, and he could have had a lot more shading. That seems to be the downfall with a lot of Tamashi Nation's most recent um, figures that I've been reviewing is the lack of shading. You know, like where's the shading, guys? You know, they're not giving. You know, they're not doing better shading anymore. So that kind of sucks. Um, as far as his face goes, I think they did a wonderful job on the face. You know, for all the complaining that I'm doing about shading, I think they did an excellent job with the shading in the hair. The sculpt on the face is what it should be. It's nice. I mean, the hair is pretty sharp. But yeah, like other than that, he looks pretty good. Of course, you know, his armor is in two pieces. I actually wish it was just one piece. But this doesn't bother me. I know on some people it bothers them because it's two pieces and it should be one piece. But you know, whatever. It works for me. It's good enough for me. You know, it's not extremely bad like I said. It's just as usual as of late, the colors are a problem for me. You know, this gold needs to be lighter. There should be more shading to make the muscles more pronounced. I feel like he should be more muscular than this, but you know, overall, he's not a bad figure. But I guess we could, you know, move on to his articulation, and as usual, he has, you know, all the typical great articulation that we've been used to. So you have this joint right here. You can move the shoulder like that, move the shoulder like that. Full 360. Arm will go up like that. Full 360 at the bicep. Will bend at the elbow. Full 360 at the wrists. You do get that ball joint as usual. Same thing, the joint at the shoulder. Far up as they'll go. Full 360. Full 360 at the bicep. Bends at the elbow. Full 360 at the wrists. Ball joint at the wrists. You do get ab crunch. Like that. You can do full 360 on his waist if you wanted to. His legs do kick up like that. Kick back like that. Move out like that because of this joint. Move out like that because of that joint. Can kick it on. Kick his legs in like that, like he needs to pee. Move him out like that. Move him out like that. Same joint on this side as this side. Knee bends like that. Knee bends like that. Full 360. Full 360. And of course, there's a ball joint here. You move that how you see fit. And of course, you can move the toe. And that's on both feet. And then up here, you can look up like that. Look down like that. Pivot like that. It's on a ball joint. Full 360. And of course, the neck right here does move. So, moving on to the accessories and the faces and all that good stuff. Starting right off the bat, he comes stock with these clenched fists. And he comes stock with this face right out of the box. Was just an angry, serious face. So let's move on to the other hands and the other faces. Okay, you have this shouting, powering up face or this attacking face with the pupils looking off to the distance, looking this way. Then you have this shouting, powering up face, but instead of looking off into the distance, this one's looking directly at you. And then you have the smirking face, the overconfident face. This is the face that he was making when he was doing the Super Vegeta pose. And he points to himself and he's like, "This is Super Vegeta, and this is what will be your end," or whatever. I forgot the exact dialogue, but this is basically the expression that he's making when he's doing that. Like I said, since we have the face equipped, here's the hand that you equip with it. It's the thumbs up where he's pointing at himself and he's saying, "This is Super Vegeta. Welcome to Oblivion," or whatever. But yeah, that's pretty cool that they included that hand. And then right here, you have the final flash hands. And then, of course, right here, we have the karate pose hands. And then here we have them with the open palm hands. And then last but not least, we have the cross arms. Okay, guys, so final thoughts here. Overall, another beautiful piece by Tamashi Nations, Bandai, SH Figuarts, whatever you want to call them. They always do beautiful figures or whatever. But I've been noticing in a recent trend with the real most recent figures that they've been putting out, all the 2.0s, a lack of shading. A lack of shading in a lot of the newer characters. It's going to be my biggest complaint so far. The sculpt is fine. They nail the characters, to a T as far as looks and all that. You get great articulation, but for some reason they are cutting corners with the shading, and it's becoming really evident the more and more I purchase the most recent releases of any of these figures. um I feel like I get better shading on stuff like the Dragon Star stuff, which is ridiculous because those are $20 figures compared to 50 $60 figures, but the shading is a weak area here. You get three extra faces, you get a thumbs up hand, and then you get all the stereotypical hands that you normally get, and then of course you get the cross arms. So besides the fact that he's lacking in shading, I feel like we could have gotten a little bit more accessories. I mean, the only cool thing that we have here is the cross arms, but other than that, it's not a bad figure. Try not to pay anything over $40 for them. $50 is the most that you should be spending on this, but a must-have for any Vegeta fan. You definitely might want to go pick them up. Before we go, this came in, this package. We have Final Form Frieza from Resurrection of F coming April 14th, and then we got the new base form Goku with the 2.0 body coming in June. And then we also have Master Roshi. Yes, Roshi. I don't know why I said Roshi. Master Roshi coming in July 18th. And then we have Majin Vegeta coming May 18th. But before those four come out, Goku Black Rose should be coming out. And then the next wave of the Dragon Star series figures should come out. I know I will be doing the next upcoming Dragon Stars figures. I love that cheap line of Dragon Ball figures. I don't know if I'm going to get the Goku Black Rose, but regardless, tune in, hit that like button and subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications. And remember to always smile. And I'll catch you guys later.